I'm replacing the battery in my 2017 Chevy Silverado. Open the hood by pulling the hood release lever underneath the steering column. Then release the spring-loaded latch under the front lip of the hood. As you're facing the engine compartment, the battery is located in the back left corner. Here's a closer look at the battery. Note that there is a small plastic box attached to the top of it. This is the perfuse center, also known as the battery junction block. Above the battery, there's a horizontal bar and a vertical bar. These will need to be removed. With a 13mm socket, remove the bolt that secures the vertical bar to the horizontal bar. Then remove the horizontal bar by removing the two bolts that hold it in place. Next, return to the vertical bar and locate the mounting bolt at its base. Remove this bolt using a 13mm socket with an extension. The vertical bar can now be removed. Next, return to the battery and remove the battery junction box cover by pulling the edges around the perimeter. This releases the tabs that hold it in place. With a 10mm socket, loosen the bolt on the negative terminal clamp. Pull the terminal from the battery post and tuck it out of the way. Next, loosen the terminal from the positive post and place it out of the way. Now detach the outside wire from the junction block. Use a 10mm socket to remove the nut that secures it. Next, detach the plug using a flathead screwdriver to release the catch. The battery junction block can now be removed by prying away the three built-in clips. Now locate the battery base mount. This is a wedge that secures the battery in place. This is held with a single bolt. Remove this using a 13mm socket with an extension. The battery is now loose. However, there needs to be more space in order to lift it out. Enough space can be made by slightly moving the coolant reservoir. This is done by removing it from the adjacent mounting bolt. Use a 10mm socket and extension to unthread the nut. Carefully lift the base of the coolant reservoir from the mounting bolt. This gives the extra space needed to remove the battery. When purchasing a new battery, I recommend going to an auto parts store and asking the clerk for your options. A battery will be matched to the make and model of the vehicle. The new battery can now be installed, and all the parts reinstalled in the reverse order as they came off. Secure the coolant reservoir. Install the battery base mount. Then remove the post covers from the new battery and snap on the junction block. Return the plug and the external wire. Attach the positive terminal and then the negative terminal. Then snap on the junction block cover. And finally, reinstall the vertical bar and the horizontal bar. Make sure all bolts are well secured. The battery is now ready to use.